Hi guys, yes it's me, and I'm finally out on a wild camp, and tonight is going to be a cheeky little stealth camp, and it's going to be down there and into those bushes and shrubs. So if you want to find out more about tonight's camp, stick around and keep watching. So I guess it's a case of play that intro now then, isn't it? Oh, and by the way, I'm Darren, if you don't know that already. So here we go. Here I am out on a cheeky little stealth camp, and it's going to be in here somewhere. I've got to find my way around in there and wander, but as you can see, I've got the car park right there and the town centre's just beyond those houses. This is a real busy area for people walking dogs and just out on a wander. So I'm going to try and sneak in here without being seen and find a little camping spot for tonight. So here we go. Oh, and by the way, I haven't brought a tent with me tonight, so you're gonna have to stick around and watch to find out what I've brought with me in my backpack. And sorry if it's got a little bit dark now. I can't put my light on because I don't want to draw too much attention to myself, so you're gonna have to bear with me until I am organized and found a place that I can set up. Oh, and it has got dark. I can see that on the camera. I don't know if you can see me very well now. Right, what I'm going to do, because of how dark it is in here, because it is all quite built up, I am going to find my little spot, set up, and then what I'll do is I'll come back and have a little chat with you about what's been going on, why I haven't been doing any camps, for those who haven't been following my channel, and then basically run you through what I've got in my bag and about the area where I am. So I'm going to crack on, find this area and look for a spot, because at the moment I can't get my light out because it's in my bag. Okay, so I'm going to leave you guys for a moment and I will be back shortly. Right, got my light on. Going to have to be a bit quiet on this one because right behind me is a wall there and a wall there, and that is the back of someone's garden. There is a pathway that runs down there. People have just walked by walking their dog. I have found a little shrub area right here that I'm going to be doing my little camping tonight. I'm going to flatten it out as best as I can and get sorted out and get organised. And yeah, it does seem to be a place that I can manage to get set up in. So hopefully this does classify as a stealthy camp. Also, the town is probably, well, not far that way. You're talking 400-500 yards. If I walked straight that way, I'll be right in the town centre. And I would say if I walked about 30 yards that way, I will be on that big trackway. So yeah, it's a case of now getting my gear out, setting it all out, and then I can have a little chat with you guys. And yeah, and I've got to be a bit quiet because there is people around. There's been like kids over that end walking around out on the trackway. And there is beyond that wall there, I don't know if you can see the big wall, around that corner is a footpath as well. So I'm not far from the footpath that leads into the town centre. So yeah, people will use this, dog walkers along this end. So I've got to be very quiet so I'm not heard. Well, that's the idea of a stealth camp, isn't it? So you're hid away and not seen and not disturbed. But time will tell. Right, I'm going to get things out and show you what I've got with me. And I seriously hope I've got a nice level ground here to sit on. Right, I'm now set up right down there. What I'll do is I'll spin the camera around, put the light on it so you can see it better, because it's quite dark where I am. And I'm losing the light now because it's around 9 o'clock, just after. There's still a lot of noise around here. There's some music blasting away over there just now. So yeah, I'm all ready, all sorted, all organised. Well, sort of organised, best as I can be. And I'm not actually that organised today because this camp wasn't planned. Seriously, it wasn't planned. It was just like, right, that's it. I've got to get out, got to do a camp. I haven't done one in what, 5 weeks now? It's got to be 5 weeks. I've been out of action for nearly 4 weeks because of COVID. But yeah, I'll spin you around, show you my bed for tonight, then I'll have a little chat with you about COVID and how it's affected me. There it is, if you can see it just. What you got there is the Mil-Tec Bivi bag. It's not the hoop one, it's basically you just pull the hood over you. I have my Jungle Snug Pack sleeping bag, which is a 2-season one, and my OEX Flux 5.0 sleep mat, and that is my bed for tonight. So as you can clearly see, it is very, very basic tonight and very, very lightweight pack. So yeah, that's where I'm going to be sleeping. I did try to do a time-lapse video of me setting all this up, but unfortunately, because of all the ivy sort of growth on the ground, I couldn't actually get my camera to stand up. So sorry you couldn't see me doing a time-lapse, but you didn't miss much anyway. Right, what I'm going to do, I've got one beer with me tonight. That is all I brought out, is one beer. I'm going to crack that open, and then we're going to have a little chat about why I haven't been doing any camping. It's not for you guys who've been following my channel, because you know, but it's for the ones who's just maybe have just tuned in, found my channel and just decided to watch this video, to let them know why I haven't been out doing much. So I'm gonna now, like I said, crack open that beer, sit down and hope I've got a nice level surface, because it does seem a bit like this at the moment, so I might have to tweak it here and there just to get it so it's nice and flat. So yeah, back in a sec. Right, the beer's cracked open. It is a good old traditional John Smith's bitter. See, now that's what you call a proper beer. Okay, right, now to my little chat, why I haven't been out for some time, for you newbies to my channel. Oh, by the way, what do you think of the new start as well? Is it better than my old one, or do you prefer the new one? Is it more in keeping to my style of cam videos? Click on that comment section, let me know what you think. Be interested in what you think, guys, whether you prefer the new one or the old one. Okay, right, yes, back to where I was, and a few flies around. After we might have to get some midge spray out. I haven't been out for some time. I had COVID the 8th of July. I tested positive for COVID. Basically, I was quite ill for a week, not feeling too good, and then it's been going on and on. I'm on my 4th week of being off work now because of it, and I do plan, well, it's, what's it now, it's Thursday now, so I am planning to go back Monday to see how things go. Basically, it's left me very, very wobbly when I'm walking. It's like, my doctor said it was like having seasickness, motion sickness, a bit like vertigo, where I've got to focus on the floor, because if I look straight, it feels like I'm going to fall backwards. And when I'm walking, I can guarantee that people seeing me walking probably think I've had a little bit too much to drink of the good stuff when I'm walking, because that's how that's how I walk basically at the moment. I'm just literally wavering all over the place. And something my partner said, that she's noticed that I walk leaning to one side. I'm just unbalanced and constantly doing it. And sometimes, and yeah, I've still got the cough as well, a little bit of it. And yeah, sometimes I don't even realise I'm doing it. I'm just wandering over. And if I walk downtown from my house to just over there to get a few things in the co-op, there's a little alleyway, and the amount of times I've bumped into one of the walls on the houses because literally my balance is just wavering me all over the place. How long that's going to last for, I don't know. There is also the fact that I get a fogginess. That's the only way to describe it in my sort of like thinking. I think the only way I can literally explain, I don't know if any of you guys watching this have ever had concussion, but a long time ago I had real bad concussion. I fell off a horse that I used to own, and I was doing some jumping over some fences, show jump fences, and well, long story short, I come off, headbutted the upright wings that you hold the show jumps on, and then come down and smash my head into the stanchion foot of the thing. It's all wood. Damaged my helmet, broke my nose, 2 black eyes, and really bad concussion to such a level. It was cycling distance from my house, the yard where my horse was, and I can't even remember cycling back to my house. All I can remember is going to hospital because of how bad the concussion was, and refusing to stay in because they wanted to keep me in for 24 hours. But my partner at the time, who lived across the road from me, she had to monitor me for 24 hours apparently. I can't remember much about it, but that concussion lasted me a week, and it was dazed all the time. People would talk to me and I don't realise they said something until about 30 seconds later. That's how I feel now. Everything is like just fogged up a little bit. And that's also one of the symptoms from the COVID I've got. I've also still have issues with breathing. I still get out of breath quickly. I still got the cough, as I said. It's only minor now, it's subsiding, but it's not as bad as it was. But the breathing is a problem, especially when I go back to work Monday, because my job is very active and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do it, but I'm going to try. I can't keep taking too much time off. I've only been there for, what, 4 months, so I'm still on like a probation period, so I don't know whether they can get rid of me, just not renew my contract, because I'm on a weekly contract at the moment. So I don't know if they can just end it, because I've had 4 weeks off work so far. Well, I've had 2 weeks off with a chest infection. I went back for a week, then ended up with COVID. So I don't know if the chest infection and COVID were all linked. But yeah, so it means I've had about 6 weeks off work, roughly, all because of ill health. Basically what I was saying about the out of breath bit, I'm just drifting off now of what I was talking about. Went out for a bike ride yesterday. I only did 2 miles because I bought a second-hand racing bike. I used to do a lot of road racing, not competition. Well, I did do some competitions. I did some duathlons. And I basically bought a nice felt. It's a felt Z85. Really nice bike, really light. So I thought, right, I'll take it out. I've had it for about 3 weeks now, 2 weeks, sorry, and haven't ridden it. So I thought I'd give it a go. So I only did a 2 mile ride and I didn't go fast. And there was one point I literally could not breathe. I could not get no air into my body full stop because it just took the energy out of me so much. Got home. I thought there was someone over there. Yeah, got home, literally pegged out on the sofa, trying to get my breath back because I could not regulate my breathing. And yeah, that's what COVID's left me with. So yeah, Monday's going to be a good trial for me to see how well I cope doing the job, because like I said, it's very, very active, very energetic, and plus standing up for 7 hours 15 minutes. I get a 45-minute break. So basically I'm going to be on my feet for 7 hours 15 minutes, and at present I'm struggling to be on my feet for about 2 hours before I need to rest and sit down. It's still taking its toll on me. Looking it up online on, I think it was, I'm not sure if it's the NHS website I went on, and it said on there something about it can take up to 12 weeks. That's a bloody long time. I'm not having 12 weeks off work. It's driving me nuts as it is being home. All I do mostly is spend my time in my summer house, because I like my summer house, because everything's in my summer house. On my computer, because I've got a computer, I've got a PC in there. Watching YouTube, watching Netflix, watching Walking Dead. I've restarted watching all the Walking Dead. Not actually a good thing to talk about when you're out in the area like this, is it? Spooky going on, but no. But yeah, so I've done a great deal because literally I haven't had the energy. So yeah, I've done sod all. But yeah, that's enough of that. Bit boring now, isn't it? Waffling on about my ill health. You don't want to hear all the doom and gloom, do you? Also an update on my sort of, when I went live, what was it, a couple of weeks ago? Went better than I thought. I had only 2 people. I had Paul, which is an idiot outdoors, and Camp Like Brun, I think. He joined in the chat. So I had 2 people on my first live chat. I did watch a few things on YouTube about live chats, and one of the things people were saying, 9 times out of 10, well, not 9 times out of 10, just sometimes, majority of the time, you don't get anyone on your first live stream. I had 2, so I'm quite happy with that, yeah. My subscribers are going up slowly. I think I'm on 117 at the moment. So huge thank you to all you guys who've clicked that button, yeah. So keep those clicks whacking in, yeah. Get my subs up a little bit more. Let's see how far we can push this channel. Need your help to do it, that's the thing. I can't do it on my own. I can provide you with the videos, but you have to provide that finger to press that little red button. But yeah, so yeah, it's growing my channel, and I'm pleased with it. I've also got my next stealthy camp sorted out. That's going to be in Bidston's cemetery, in the little one. I said about it to you before anyway. I've spoken about it. So yeah, that's going to be my next stealthy camp. I've also signed up, well not signed up, I've clicked on the join the group of the Stealth Camping Alliance. So I've been looking at some of the stuff they are sort of like putting in place, you know, with stealth camping. They do their little challenge and you literally see if you can carry it out. So I might keep an eye on that. I missed out on the supermarket one where you park camp in a car park or close as you can to the store. I wouldn't mind doing that one because I had a brilliant spot lined up when I saw it on the computer when I went on their site, but because I didn't feel too good at the time, I never did it. So shame, but it's one of these things that happens, you know. You can't help these things. But yeah, hopefully I will be able to do the graveyard one shortly. I'm not sure whether I'll do it this week, as in do 2 this week, this one and get another one thrown in, or just do one the following week. See how this goes. As like I said, I'm still not 100% on top form. Yeah, I just excuse me. I had to get out. I had to do a camp. You know what it's like. If you do stealth, do wild camping. You guys know what it's like. Yeah, it's only so long that you can go without getting out, doing a camp in the wilds, you know, before you start sort of like going crazy, basically. Especially the fact that I've not been able to do very much the past 4 weeks, other than just relax and rest and do nothing really, because I've not had the energy. And it's like I said, it's the motivation, all your motivation goes with this virus, and it's not good. But yeah, but I'm out now, so that's the bonus. That's all that matters, is I've managed to get out and I'm on the mend. That's the other bonus. So yeah, I'm out. I'm going to enjoy this camp and relax. And like I said, I only brought 1 beer out because I didn't fancy drinking a lot. I'm just out here just to relax and enjoy it. I've brought some water with me because if I want a coffee or hot chocolate later on, especially in the morning before I pack up. And the only food I brought with me is mixed fruit and nuts, because, well, I've had 2 meals today, plus I'm only, 10-minute walk? Yeah, 10 minutes, 15 minutes tops, depends, because I can't actually walk that fast at the moment, because like I said, I get out of breath. So yeah, about a 10-15 minute walk from home. So didn't really need to bring anything for breakfast. It was a case of just bring out what I need for tonight. And that's what I've done. Packed really light. I would take the camera out and go for a walk around here to show you where I am, roughly how close I am to the houses, to that footpath, to the car park, but it's getting really dark, as in I'm losing the light now, as in really losing the light. So it's not really worth wandering out in there, especially with all the, it's like ivy. I don't know if you can see it. Hold on, let me get the camera around. There's all this all over the place. It's like an ivy, and the whole floor is covered in it. So the last thing I want to do is go wander around here, getting tangled up in it and falling flat on my face. Might make good viewing for you guys if I did, but it wouldn't make good news for me, would it? Tangled up, all in this, and then trying to find my way back. Plus, yeah, where I am now is, well, yeah, I could actually, if I did go out, I could find my way back, because I've only got to follow where the footpath is, over there, and then follow the wall round, because the footpath's only, I would say, about 10 yards away, if that, yeah, about 10, yeah, about 10. I do it in yards, not meters. I'm old, so leave me alone, all right? If you want it in meters, what's 10 yards in meters? Do you know, I don't know off the top of my head. But yeah, it's 10 yards that I do, all right? If you know how much a yard is, it's just under a meter, I think. So yeah, so it's about 12 meters over there, if that. Right, I'm going to drink this, and then I'm going to crack open my bag of nuts. Obviously the eating ones, all right? Just don't think, yeah, said it really wrong then, didn't I? Yeah. I'm going to open the bag of mixed fruit and nuts I've got and have a little munch on them, and then I will come back to you shortly before I go to sleep, basically. Yeah, it's only going to be a short video, this one, because I thought I owe you guys a video because you haven't seen one for a while, so I thought I'll make you a video and tell you what's going on. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, consider clicking that subscribe button as well, and any comments, send them to me, because it does help the channel. Yeah, didn't realize that people adding comments on your videos helps with the algorithm of your channel, something like that. I'm a bit confused how it all works. The fact that YouTube has to promote your videos, so on and so on and so on. I've had this discussion before. Long as you guys are watching the videos, that's all that matters to me. Yeah, end of the day. And it's nice if you guys can help out doing your little bit to make the channel grow by clicking the like button, adding your comments, definitely clicking the subscribe button. Yeah, any help you can offer is so appreciated, seriously. Also, I forgot to say as well, it's like regards to my work. I work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, 2 to 10. And then on a Sunday, 5 o'clock to 1 o'clock. I know it's odd, yeah. But what I've asked my boss, the boss of my department, is that can I reduce my hours and do just 32 hours, a week. So I only work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday and not do the Sundays anymore. It's not the fact that I've asked for that time off because of COVID. It's the fact that I am getting on a bit, as you know, or some of you might know, and I want to be able to do more than just spend it at work. Yes, by not doing the Sunday, I am going to lose a huge amount of money. Seriously, I'm not going to say how much, but yeah, it's going to be a big chunk of my wages for doing the Sunday. But if I do the 32 hours, I have worked it out on how much I get. I will get paid the same amount I was when I was a support worker. So I can manage on doing just 32 hours. Yes, it is a big chunk of money to lose, and I do like having the extra money, but there's more to life than just money. Doing stuff like this, I'm limited. It's like I can't make big plans, like any plans, weekend plans, because of Sundays, because I know that I have all day Friday off to myself, but I'm limited to what I can do on a Saturday, because I know I have to be home or be in bed basically by about 10:30 to make sure I get at least 6 hours sleep, because I have to be up 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I only work around the corner from where I live, well, a mile around the corner, and I get Sunday off afterwards, the Sunday from 1 o'clock onwards. But it's the fact that, like when I was a support worker, which did limit me to what I could do because of the hours I was working. This has done the same thing. The fact that my weekends, technically, I only get 1 3/4 of a day off. Really, honestly, I don't get 2 days. So yeah, that's why one of the reasons I want to reduce my hours, so I can have more time to myself. 3 days off, 4 days working. As long as my bills are paid, I got food on the table. That's all that matters. It's not if I need anything. I've got all the camping gear I need. I've got my bikes. I've got 2 bikes, 2 good ones. There isn't anything I need. I'm not a person that's greedy and, you know, feel I've got to have everything. Yeah, I like to buy stuff. If I see something I like, you know, wouldn't mind it, I'll, you know, go and buy it if I've got the money. But I don't, it's one of these things where I feel there are more to your life than just material object. So I'm quite happy with everything I've got. I don't need really to go out and have to buy anything. I don't need a luxury phone. My phone I use is good enough. I don't need all the luxury recording equipment to do YouTube videos, because I've got everything I need to do that. And it's the same with my camping gear. I've got reasonably good quality gear. I don't need any more. I've got everything I need. I'm going to lose if I am successful at being given the time off, given that day free. Yeah, it's a sacrifice, but it's going to be a sacrifice worth it. It means I can get out and do more. I can do like a 2-day camp if I wanted to do a 2-day camp, or go out and do a lot of cycling, because it's one thing I want to get back into. I haven't done it for a long time, as in road cycling. I've got my Cannondale 29er mountain bike, which is just a general use bike, but I want to get back into doing road cycling, and that's why I bought this felt racing bike, because I want to get into doing longer distance stuff. And that's, you know, if I have 3 days off, that would be ideal, because that means I can go out and say finish work on a Thursday, have Friday to do whatever I want, go off for a really long ride on a Saturday, and I have a full whole Sunday to myself to wind down and relax from whatever I've done. And it's the same with camping. I can plan to bugger off on a Friday, come back on a Sunday. And that's what the plans are. Fingers crossed it will hopefully go to plan. And I will keep you up to date on it anyway. Well, you know that. You know I'll keep you up to date on it, guys. So yeah, that's my plans, is to try and reduce my hours at work so I can just get out and do more for myself, rather than spending 5 days a week working, paying the tax man, which I think we all hate, giving most of our wages, a big chunk of our wages to the tax man. I think he takes enough from us as it is. Yeah. So yeah, that's one consolation. I'm going to be reducing my tax, so he doesn't actually get a lot more money out of me. He's getting too much as it is, I think. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to see if I can get my camera to stay standing up against this bushy area here. You can't see it. There's like a big mound of like ivy here, and I will show you about what I mean about this bivy bag. My only concerns about this bivy bag is that last night was bloody hot. It feels cooler tonight, but I don't know how hot this thing's going to get inside. I've got my Ode on, it's behind me somewhere. I've got my Snugpack Jungle sleeping bags. Like I said, it's the 2-season one. This is the one I was on about with the mosquito net in it. I thought it came with a hoop, but it doesn't. The only problem with this is I made a bit of a boo-boo, but I'm gonna have to sort of like, I couldn't be bothered to send it back and change it. It was my mess up. My Mil-Tec is a right-hand zip. My two OEX sleeping bags are a right-hand zip. This is a left-hand one. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge, because I got to zip the bag up left-handed and zip the bivy bag up right-handed. I don't know how much of a challenge that's going to be. And if I need to get up in the night for a call of nature, it's going to be fun, you know, it's trying to get out. But yeah, we will see, won't we? But yeah, I'm going to get in it, show you what I mean about how it just hoods up over you, and you'll see what I'm on about. Hopefully it's waterproof. If we get rain in the night, I don't fancy getting wet, because I haven't slept on the ground like this for a very long time, and I've never slept in a bivy bag. Yes, I've slept just in a basher and a sleeping bag many years ago, but that was quite a while ago. So this is going to be my first night in probably about 15 years of sleeping outside without a tent. Bit of a challenge. Okay, here it goes in. I'm not going to do it with the bag, okay? I'm going to show you as it is, as a bivy bag. You're going to have to excuse all the rustling and the noises as I try and get in this thing and show you what I'm on about. And this will be the first time I've used this tonight. As you can see, now I'm in, and you probably can only hear rustling and a load of noise on the mic, because I've got the mic clipped to me. So you'll have to excuse all the noise, alright? There you go. I don't know if you can see that in the camera, because at the moment I can't see what you can see, but that is how it all covers up. So I'm hoping I've managed to catch that on camera for you. Actually, this ground's quite level. So let me have a lie down to see. Pillow needs a bit more air in it, but apart from that, yeah. And all you can see at the moment is that leaf. So I'm going to get rid of that. But yeah, that feels actually quite comfy on here. Time will tell tonight on how well I sleep, and hopefully I don't get disturbed. That's my only concern about doing a camp like this. I've got something digging in my pocket. Oh, I know what it is. It's my wireless mic part. Yeah, so randomly gone off course there, didn't I? Yeah, the only thing that does concern me about doing a bivvy camp like this is getting disturbed by animals in the night. Never used to disturb me before. Don't see why it does now. And the only problem is like, depends on how hot it gets tonight. I can't even use the mosquito net, because if it gets too hot, being fully zipped up in the bag, the mosquito net over the top of me as well, plus this over the top, it might get a bit too hot. I haven't brought a jacket out anyway tonight. All I've done is brought my fleece out of me, my cragghopper fleece. So yeah, that should keep me warm. Hopefully it should be alright. It's a bit cooler than it was last night. Last night was a bit unbearable. I was hoping to get out last night. But like I said, I went out for the bike ride and it literally totally wiped me out. So that's why I didn't bother going out. And I wasn't going to come out tonight. Like I said, this is unplanned. It's like I was just going to laze around, recuperate sort of thing, and prepare for Monday. And I decided, sod it. My kit's upstairs in the spare room. It's already packed up, all ready to go. So yeah, I'm off. And that's what I did. During Toby partner, I said, right, I'll see you in the morning. I'm off for a camp. Don't leave the keys in the door, because I've got a spare key on me. I didn't brought my main keys out because it's got my car key fob on it, so I just brought a spare key out just in case I do have to decamp in the middle of the night. I shouldn't have to. Yeah, you still hear people around. I don't know if you can pick it up on the camera. There are still people out and about. It is a very active spot around here. Up and down here you get lots and lots of people, because you've got that big track. Originally what it was, I think it used to be the original driveway to the big house, the big estate house, Corsham Court. But that was the days when they had like horse-drawn carriages. So it's no longer used as for transport. So the only transport that goes up and down here are people. And you get a hell of a lot of people, especially during the day, that use it, whether they're running, tourists, people walking their dogs, or just people just generally out for just a stroll. It's also, if you're coming down from the bottom end, where I came up, it's a route up through to the town centre, because the town centre is only just over there. It's not far away. It does get a hell of a lot of traffic, as in people-wise traffic, up and down here. So that's why I thought, right, I'm going to go in there tonight, do a stealth camp in there, because technically, yeah, it is a stealth camp. What do you reckon? Leave your comments on, do you think this can be classified as a stealth camp? It's now 10 o'clock because I've just checked my phone. So yeah, I might just finish off that beer and call it a day and have an early night. Because I haven't been sleeping, I've been sleeping okay since COVID. It's just, I haven't been feeling tired until getting quite late on. I think it's because I've been sleeping quite a lot during the day when I really was rough as anything with COVID. This week and half of last week I've been not too bad. I haven't been like drowsy or anything like that. I think it's basically the fact that I've had so much sleep in the past 2 weeks that I don't really feel that tired at night time now. Plus I haven't been at work for like 4 weeks now. So yeah, that's probably why I just don't feel tired. But yeah, I know I'm just randomly just going on now a little bit. But like I said, I'm going to call it a night now. It's getting late. losing the light, so it's a case of I'm going to munch on my snacks and spray myself with some of this mid spray, because little buggers are now attacking me. It's probably because I got the light on, I don't know, or whether it's just because, you know, it scent your body odor and that lot. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I don't know if you can see them, but yeah, I can see them flying around, the little buggers. I don't know if you're picking them up on the screen. So yeah, it's a case of now I'm off and I'm going to get myself organised, finish off that beer, relax, and I will catch you guys in the morning, and yeah, just update you on everything about how well this went, how this bag's gone. Gonna, like I said, get it all sorted up, organised properly, get my sleeping bag in, and then get an early night. So yeah, big thank you to all of you for watching this video so far. If you've stuck with me right up to here, huge thank you to all you guys that's been commenting on my videos. It is really appreciated, genuinely. I'm not just saying it. Massive thank you to everyone that's hit that subscribe button. It does help my channel, and that is really appreciated, like I said. And it just shows me that you guys do want to watch my videos. So yeah, so if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, just do it. Just do it. Yeah, won't it? Yeah, just do it. All right. All right. That's it. I'm going to bugger off now before I drive you nuts. So that's it. Good night, and thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, everyone. It's just coming up to about 6 o'clock in the morning, and I woke up about 15-20 minutes ago to the sound of quite a few peacocks making all their sounds, their noises. They're quiet now. I am glad I don't live this end of the town, because they're loud, and I'm not very far away from the big estate house where they live. Oh, excuse me. But apart from that, yeah, I had a reasonably good night's sleep. Didn't have my head covered up, simply because it was too hot. And also, as you can see, I've swapped ends, because after, well, I don't know, probably in half an hour, I realised, led down, that I was on a slight downward slope, so I spun my whole sleep system around, and yeah, I had a very good night's sleep. Really warm in the night. Got up once, I think, for a call of nature. And all the stars were in the skies. I could see just through the leaves, in the gaps, should I say. Sorry, I'm still half asleep. So yeah, you could see in the gaps, you could see all the stars. There was a fair bit of noise, I would say, to about 11 o'clock, because we got the Matthew and Arms pub just down there. Car park is just over there. So yeah, about 11 o'clock-ish, I would say. There was quite a bit of noise. And apart from that, it was, well, nothing woke me up in the night. Thing is, when I go to sleep, I just crash out anyway. I think I can just sleep anywhere, really. And yeah, this bivvy bag, not too bad, actually. I would do it again in this, so yeah, I would go out camping in this, not bother taking the tent. Because it's really good weather as well, means, yeah, it's a good thing to have this time of the year. Yeah, I don't think it'd be so good in the winter, or, you know, I'll stick to a tent then. But yeah, when it's like this, when it's really nice and warm, give a bivvy bag a go if you've not tried it. And as far as I can tell also, there's no condensation build up in this thing. I'm not sure if it's Gore-Tex or not. I'll have to, run my hand down the inside. There was no damp or anything. Doesn't say on the label. Don't think it does. I'll have to have a look. Yeah, I've not felt any. So yeah, it's safe to say that the Mil-Tec Bivi bag and the Snowpack Jungle sleeping bag has done its job. It's kept me nice and warm and cozy all throughout the night, and I didn't even put my fleece top on. Yeah, just this lightweight polo shirt. So yeah, it's done its job. So I'm pleased with that, and it's really nice to wake up. Well, apart from the peacock, with with the nice chill on your face in the morning, early morning, even though it's a bit too early to be woken up. I guess I should think about making a cup of coffee, waking myself up. I can get organised, start packing away soon and make my way back. So yeah, as I said, it's probably 6:15ish now. If I leave here roughly around 7:30, it should be still reasonably quiet out there. Soon see, won't we? When I get up, get myself in gear, sort of thing, get my backside in gear. Not heard anyone walking around with their dogs yet. The peacocks are back off again just then. Don't know if you heard it, but I definitely missed waking up like this to the sound of all the birds. It is so peaceful and relaxing. Even when it's this early in the morning, it's still very, very peaceful and relaxing. I would highly recommend to anyone to give it a go. You know, I don't necessarily mean camping like this in a bivvy bag, but yeah, getting out there, get your backsides outside in a cheap tent. Just try it out. You'll get hooked in no time. End up like me. You'll end up with so much kit, you've got to find places to store it. My spare bedroom floor at the moment is covered in all my camping gear because I've been taking it out and sorting it out and getting things all, get it all organised, sort of organised. But yeah, I would seriously, give it a go, guys. If you weren't never done any camping like this, you just watch these videos that we make and put on YouTube, just grab a cheap tent. You can pick them up really next to nothing. This time of the year, you don't need a really fantastic one. But yeah, this time of the year, you don't need a really good quality tent. Just get yourself a little cheap, nasty one. One of these you get from like Asda for about 25 quid and a cheap sleeping bag, and try it out. See what you think. And then once you found out how good this is doing this type of camping, you will be hooked. Alright, that's enough for me going on and on and on. I'm gonna, like I said, make a cup of coffee and get motivated. Well, in a minute I will. Right, I hope you have enjoyed the video. If you stuck with me this far, make sure you give it a thumbs up if you like it, and hit that notification bell if you want to keep up to date with my latest videos. Definitely got to get out again soon. I don't know if I'll do it. I'll do one tomorrow or not, which will be Saturday. Might be just next weekend. I might go out on my bike for a little while, for a few hours tomorrow. Like I said, I'm going back to work Monday. Right, I'm going to get off this camera now and I'm going to make my coffee and get myself motivated. Well, in a minute. And got the bloody few midges buzzing around me. They make a hell of a noise. Last night before I went to sleep, all you could hear was bzzz. Noisy buggers. So I'm hoping the spray works, as I've never used a smidge before. But yeah, I'm seriously going to make my coffee now. I've got to have morning coffee. I only drink one coffee normally a day. One normally. Sometimes I'll have about an extra one. But yeah, as a rule, I just normally just have one in the morning, so I get my backside in gear, sort of thing. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the video so far. Hope you stuck with me, and if you have, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you can also hit that notification bell if you want to keep up to date with what I'm doing, and hit that subscribe button and help my channel grow. Without you guys, because you're part of this channel, well, you are. If you guys are clicking on the subscribe button and making it grow, it's because of you, isn't it? So then, in my eyes, you're part of the channel. Because I know I said in the past, it's like a video diary. Without you guys watching the videos and supporting what we do, it wouldn't be a success, would it? A massive thank you to you all for being part of it and supporting what we do. And when I say we, I mean all wild campers in general, not just myself. I'm not talking myself as a third party sort of thing, like some sort of crazy person. But yeah, and it's the fact that all wild campers, well, not just wild campers, all YouTubers, without people clicking on their channel, watching, it doesn't work. So if it wasn't, it's you guys that make a channel grow, if that makes sense. Right, I'm definitely gonna get my alcohol stove out and boil some water. So I'm gonna switch off now and have my coffee, and then once I've done that, I will get back to you guys and wrap up the video, basically. So yeah, that's it for now. That's it then, all packed away. It's just gone 7 o'clock and all I've left behind me is my little flat spot. I will spin the camera around. Well, I'll step over there and I'll spin the camera around and show you. Okay, so here we go. That's the only trace I've left behind, is that little flat spot right there. Nothing more. What rubbish I have, which is just a beer can and a coffee packet, and that's it. So it's now just a case of making my way home, which is about 15 minutes walk tops. And I didn't realise just over there is a wooden gate. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, I'll go around there a bit and show you so you can see. All right, let's go clamber through all these bushes, shall we? Yeah, you can't really see the gate, but there is a wooden gate there, and there is a CCTV sign over there. Just gonna wander out here and I'll show you how close I am to where the footpath is I spoke about. Right guys, so I was camping just over there, about 20 feet, you know, measurements, and right over there is a footpath, just along here. See the fence right there? That's where the footpath is. So that's how close I was to an area of general public. So now I've got to make my way out from the path. And I can just show you over here, which you can just see through the hedges. And there is the track that all the dog walkers walk up and down on. So I was very, very close to where the general public walk all the time, whether it's just walkers, you know, people taking the dogs out. So yeah, so come on, you've got to classify this as a staff camp. Let me know what you think in the comments on whether you reckon it warrants being a staff camp. And I don't know if you can hear in the background, someone this early in the morning has decided to use a chainsaw. That's what it sounds like. A bit early for that really, isn't it? I'm glad I'm awake now. And also, hold on, over there is the other footpath. Yeah, not very far away. The car park is there. So I was literally set up in an area where I could be easily seen and found by dog walkers or anything like that. Yeah, so come on, staff camp or not staff camp? Let me know what you think. Right, I guess that's it then for now. That's this video wrapped up and done with, and I hope you've enjoyed it so far. Hope you stuck with it and kept with me from start to finish. And I guess it's a case of now planning my next one when I'm going to go out and share the video with you guys. Right, that's it then. That's the end of this video then. That's another successful camp over and done with. The footpath I've got to be on is just over there. Car park's there. I'm going to go down all the track and the big path and make my way home. It's going to take me, like I said, 10-15 minutes. So yeah, you don't want to see me walking home, so little bug, get off. So that's it. That's this video over and done with. So if you like what you've seen in the contents, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Whack on that notification bell if you want to keep up to date with what I'm doing. And hit the comments button and let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of my new intro and exit, and what you reckon, staff camp or not. Like I said, let me know whether you think it's worthy of being classified as a staff camp. Well, that's it then guys, I'm off. That's me over and done with. So massive thank you for watching. I hope you've all stuck with the video right up to the end. So it's a case of saying bye for now, and I will see you on my next camp. Thank you.